If you have been following my channel for a bit, then you know that I talk about the Night Witch all of the time. I talk about her like she's the greatest thing since sliced bread and that she is the best card in all of Clash Royale. Although I have never really explained why I love the Night Witch so much. So that is the point of today's video. We will be looking at stats, analytics, gameplay, and some personal stuff as to why the Night Witch is my favorite card in Clash Royale. First, we will talk about how unique the Night Witch actually is. First, the Night Witch is one of the very few medium-sized units that does not die to the Fireball Zap combo. Cards like the Electro Wizard, Musketeer, Mega Minion, Ice Wizard, and Wizard all die to Fireball Zap, but the Night Witch prevails. Also, the actual amount of hit points that the Night Witch has is also a very unique characteristic. At Tournament Standard, the Night Witch has 750 hit points, which is only shared with the Bandit, so no other card except for the Night Witch and the Bandit have 750 hit points at Tournament Standard. Another unique aspect about the Night Witch is the melee range that it has. It has tied with a few other cards like the Prince and the Guards for the longest range of any melee troop in the entire game at 1.6 tiles after the recent balance that happened in the July balance changes. This can make the Night Witch very versatile in many different situations, especially on defense when that extra reach can mean a lot when dueling cards like a P.E.K.K.A. The last unique aspect about the Night Witch is that I want to touch on the fact that it is really the only spawner that spawns air troops. Now, I put spawner, quote unquote spawner in quotations because the Night Witch isn't really a spawner since it's a troop, but it does spawn bats, which sort of makes it a spawner in a way. Even though spawners, such as the Goblin Hut and Furnace spawn troops that can counter air, they are not truly air units like the bats that come from the Night Witch are. So overall, the Night Witch is actually a fairly unique card compared to the rest of the cards in the game. It has many unique and different characteristics that make it different from other cards, which is one main reason why it is my favorite card. Next up, we'll talk about the sheer dominance that the Night Witch had in its past. Now, I have been playing Clash Royale ever since it was released globally on March 2nd of 2016, and to this day, I don't think I have seen a single card as powerful as the Night Witch upon its initial release. There was at one point in Clash Royale that for about a 4 or 5 month period, the Night Witch was in almost every single deck that was winning grand challenges or at the top of ladder. Unfortunately, I do not have any exact usage rates or win percentages to display from this time, but the usage rates are about comparable to the Baby Dragon at 30%, and the win rates are about comparable to the Dark Prince right now at about 55%. Now, you may ask, why does any of this matter? Why should I care? Well, as I said, to this day, I have never seen a card with raw strength comparable to the Night Witch. At the time when the Night Witch came out, I was purely astonished while using this card and watching other people use it. It was something that I had never felt or experienced while playing Clash Royale, and it was completely new. This made me completely fall in love with the Night Witch, and I guess you could say that I dedicated myself to mastering the mechanics of this card and making sure to use it as much as I possibly could. Now, even though the Night Witch isn't nearly as strong as it once was, since I have mastered pretty much everything about this card, I can use it effectively pretty much in any situation imaginable. So yeah, that's how the dominance of the Night Witch led to me falling in love with it. Y'all may find it to be kind of weird, but to be honest, I don't really care. Everyone has stories about why a certain card is their favorite card, and that's my story. So yeah, deal with it. Last but not least, we'll talk about the versatility of the Night Witch and hop into some gameplay with it. As I said, the Night Witch used to be in almost every popular deck, but it really isn't anymore. Although, that doesn't mean that it has to be limited to Golem decks. In my opinion, the Night Witch is still really versatile and has many aspects that make it versatile. One of these aspects is because of the bats that the Night Witch spawns. If you don't have any air counters in cycle, don't fret. The bats that the Night Witch spawn can work as a pretty decent air counter. So, let's go ahead and just hop straight into some gameplay. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and get into some live gameplay. This is the deck that we're going to be using. It is the best deck in the entire game, probably in the history of Clash Royale for the Night Witch. And this is Golem Beatdown with, of course, classic Night Witch, Lumberjack, Baby Dragon, Mega Minion, all that jazz, Native, Barrel, and Poison. So we're going to go ahead and use this deck. I know I talked about the versatility of the Night Witch apart from Golem decks, but in reality, this is the best deck for the Night Witch, probably in the history of Clash Royale. So we're going to go ahead, take it onto the ladder, and catch a dub right here. So we're going up against Bulinha BR from Aliados, I guess that's his name. Sure, whatever. We'll do a Lumberjack here to counter that Ram Rider. Maybe a NATO as well, just to make sure that she doesn't connect. And then we got a pretty decent health Lumberjack going down, which you'll have to respond to. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, I respect it. And right here we'll use the Night Witch and her bats, plus her overall 285. Actually more than that, because she's level 12. So yeah, she does a lot of damage, plus her bats provide a lot of DPS. So yeah, Night Witch definitely great card. I've already talked about that in this video, but you know the Night Witch is a good card. We'll take Poison Valley on this wizard right here because I hate wizards. Get them out of there while you can, you know. Mega Minion and Lumberjack here to sponge for the Royal Giant, and then we'll take it out real quick. Lumberjack will take out the wizard, or not, stupid wizard can do whatever. But the barrel does work, and the Raged Up Barrel should get on the tower for 1 or 2 hits. We got 2 hits with that Raged Barbarian Barrel, and that puts us back into the damage advantage, which I am a fan of. So yeah, what are we going to do now? I guess we'll do a Night Witch here for the Ram Rider. I'm going to let her connect, honestly. I'm not going to commit too much to her. 1 connection isn't going to be the end of the world. Although with that zap, 2 connections is a bit more damage, but, as I said, not the end of the world. Because in Double Elixir, we will be able to punish pretty easily with our Golem. So Night Witch does work with her death damage bats, actually, getting a pretty decent bit of damage. Thank you, Night Witch death bats. I appreciate everything you do. Alright, we'll get a poison here for the wizard yet again, because I hate the wizard. And then Lumberjack and Baby Dragon to take out that Royal Giant. His Royal Giant's only level 11, which is lucky for me, because most of the time I go up against level 13 Royal Giants, and it normally isn't pretty. So Lumberjack actually connects, and then it raised up Baby Dragon on that tower. Ooh, that is so juicy. But now we have the most deadly combination coming up inside of Clash Royale. And of course, you guys know what that is. I rave about it so much. And that has got to be the Golem with a Night Witch behind it. Honestly, it really is a deadly combination. Let's get a NATO on that Ram Rider, just to make sure she doesn't do as much damage as we think she would. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great, guys. We got that Golem with that Night Witch there. Ooh, there's a witch. What's the witch gonna do? Ain't gonna do anything. Let's get that poison down for that sweet, juicy area of denial. Night Witch, Lumberjack, Baby Dragon, and Mega Minion will totally negate any damage possible. And look at all that crap behind the Golem. There is absolutely nothing you can do. We're gonna NATO the freaking wizard in there, and yeah, we still got a healthy Golem. This will probably be a 3 crown. Yep, this is gonna be a 3 crown. We'll unmute the emotes, flex our Rascal Girl emote, give some pancakes as a consolation prize, because that is a fat good game. Night Witch, so dominant, especially in this one particular deck. She really does show her true value. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy this different style of video and you want to see more videos with this style, definitely please be sure to leave a like. I would greatly appreciate it. I put a lot of time into this video, a lot more editing than I normally do, so it would mean your support definitely if you guys enjoyed this video. And also, if you are new to the channel and you like what you see, definitely please be sure to hit that red subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. But anyway, guys, this is SolarFury signing off. Peace out, guys. Have a nice day.